All right, everyone. Mike here with the watch list video for Thursday, May 23rd. The market was pretty dead today. There weren't a lot of great setups, so it was kind of trying your patience. One thing I would tell you though, is learn to one of the best skills you can learn as a trader if you want to do this forever, right? Is to know when not to trade and not to force stuff, right? So when it's boring, just let it be boring, right? You guys have seen pictures of my office. Um, I got a dumbbell rack, I got a treadmill, and I'm always finding something to do exercise wise while I watch the screens. And days like today, I'll tell you why. I think it was dead because I think the whole market was on hold for Nvidia's earnings, which came after hours. And by the way, now it's hit 1,005 in after hours. Man, they had what sounded like a good report. I believe earnings beat, revenue beat, stock split. I think 10 for 1 on June 7th, I believe, and increased their dividends. So there's a lot of good stuff, and maybe much higher by the morning. Who knows? But right now, as I'm talking, it hit 1,005, trading at 999 as I'm talking. All right. Let me throw this up real quick. For any new members in the room, please pause the video and read that. I'm all about making money between the bells, right? Opening and closing bells. So that's what we do. The SPY's holding up really well, hanging out near all-time highs. I'm actually surprised with what Nvidia did. I'm surprised the SPY is not trading at new highs right now. You can see it's 531.56 is the new high. It's trading at 530.37. So anyway, it's hanging out near all-time highs. All right, so what are we watching for Thursday? MGOL. This is a weird chart because it had the big rip, then the gap up and the reversal, but it closed here. So I always try to look at how many shares were traded above where it is and below where it is, and it's kind of in the middle of its 2-day range. It's certainly an in-play stock, so it makes the watch list. ASTS, big move, pulled back, gapped down a little bit today, but closed above its open, so that one stays on watch. JKS, all the solar plays ripped today. I've just chosen this one kind of for a possible continuation play. Well, I hold on, I've got a couple others, or at least one other too. LIDR had this big pop, secondary pop, and an quiet inside day today. So I'm keeping that one on watch. NEGG, this is again, if the memers ever get going again, GameStop and AMC, I just like this one over 120. It's kind of lumped in with that group. NKGN, it's gotten going along sideways here, so I don't know what to think about it, but it's holding up, I guess is one way you could look at it, so it stays on the watch list. MAXN is another solar. I like the looks of the chart a lot, right? You have this recent high back here of 410, today's high 355. We get through today's high, maybe we challenge that 410. So that one goes on watch. CVAC, trying to do a breakout today, closed below its open, but stays on the list, or goes on the list. IGMS, kind of the same thing. Nice pop today. Maybe a follow through. Here's another solar CSIQ, which is trying to break out. You guys know how I am, though. Big intraday move to kind of a breakout area. A lot of times they need to rest or have a pullback day. But if the solars get going, that's kind of an interesting chart, too. VFS just goes back on bounce watch. I talked about this breakout here, and now we've round tripped and then some. But the rally really started from down here. So if you look at this from here to here, you've got just a kind of a clean bull pullback into that buy zone we like between the 8 and the 20 day, right? So let's watch that one together tomorrow. OKLO, just another red day, just goes back on bounce watch. Sometimes I get in this trap where I can't take something off the bounce play watch list if it keeps going lower, right? Because the day I take it off will be the day it rips. So we'll watch that one. FFIE, again, kind of another one I'm putting on bounce watch because it made this crazy move. Now you've got 4 red days in a row. No trades in it today. It didn't give a setup. And then IPW seems very thin, but another red day in that one. So that one also goes on bounce watch. But I suspect there's going to be a lot of gappers in the morning. So let's work together in the pre-market and maybe find some trades in pre-market also. Right? We'll work together and find whatever's gapping. Hopefully some news plays and all that. Watching NVIDIA again. It's right back up near the highs. All right. Anyway, that's it from me. I'll see everybody in chat in the morning. Have a great night.